we've got a team that when they play together on the defensive end, that we really can cause some havoc. And I thought that's what we did again tonight. I thought defensively we were just on, right. We were focused. We knew we paid attention to detail, and that led to us offensively. When we get it going defensively, when we get it going rebounding wise, our offense just flows and we play freer and so forth. So I couldn't be prouder of these two. I mean, Bianca just played a fantastic game. She was aggressive all over the place, offensively and defensively, and Mar as well. She's getting the best defender on the other team night in and night out, and she's finding different ways to beat teams. And it's just a great win against a very good Old Dominion team. Well, we haven't been around the whole series. This is just my fourth year, and Mar's fourth year, and Bianca's. It's any win's a great win, and I know the rivalry, and I know it's been 29-5 or whatever the thing is, but we just take it day by day, and who our next opponent is. When the bell rings, we're ready to play. But Old Dominion's caused a lot of problems for us today. Obviously, Sims is a tough guard, and Bianca got it done on both sides of the floor. I thought she did a really good job defensively, as well as picking the scoring slack up for us today. Well, that's how we play. I mean, that's one of the first stats that we go to, at the end of the game. And then at halftime, how many times have we turned them over? Because I always feel that's the big equalizer in terms of, I thought Old Dominion were better rebounders than us. All right, so how do we, how do we counteract that? Is that we have to get the ball, the game more in the middle of the floor. We have to get more deflections. We have to be more aggressive, and we have to get them running around. So hopefully they're out of position to rebound. Hopefully their posts are in the backcourt helping break and press. And we think that we're in great physical condition. And I thought that as the game went on, we just wore them on. And that's how we want to play. We score a basket, we're there. We don't score a basket, we're there. And the kids have really adjusted well to that, and I think this is the end result. But we look at the turnovers are our big key for us each game.
Well, even in the locker room just now, Coach Green mentioned how in the first half I wasn't, scoring, or I was struggling a little bit, and Victoria Reynolds helped me. She came in behind me, and I kind of fed off her energy, I guess. So in the second half, I was focused on getting it back on defense more than just looking for my offense. Exactly what you said. We talked about before the game how I think Coach said it was a chink in their armor. She will get her stats, like you said. She will get her points, but also turn the ball over. Just have to pressure her as much as possible and get her uncomfortable. So that's what I was trying to do.
So, you could talk to Bianca. Right? She's Bianca and Victoria Reynolds. Get a lot of our tougher assignments, and this was a great game. I use this game as a comparing it to James Madison, where they have Precious Hall as well. So it's a challenge. When a player is as hungry as she is, and I came into this game saying, listen, she's going to get her stats. And she does every game. She gets her stats. But it's important that the people in the green shirts are the better team today, and that we play team ball both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And I think we accomplished that today.
I think that just shows our growth as a program and as a team. My freshman year, I know we lost. I don't know how much, but it was a pretty good amount. And then last year we won, and then this year we fought hard as a team. We have a really good reserves. Vic did great. I think Jenna played really well today, and Casey. So I think we're just playing really well as a team, and hopefully we can continue that in our next game.
I thought Mars 3 in transition, when they were coming after us, I think they had a good run. And Mar hit that 3 right in front of our bench right when I called that timeout. I just, I was a little nervous there. I think, Bianca, did you make the pass to her, or was that Jenna? It was Jenna that made the pass. But I thought when Mar hit that big 3 and then we called the timeout, I think that's when we really settled back in, and we tried to make a switch off. We thought that the game was getting they kept, Old Dominion was on attack mode the entire game, and we switched from our man-to-man to a 3 zone to try to hopefully help with that a little bit. And I think that was one of the key moments was when she hit that with that big 3. sometimes as a coach, you almost hope that the game is close so at halftime so you have their focus. And sometimes when you're up 8 or, believe me, I'd love to be up 20, 25 at half every game. But, I really like the last 2 games, the Richmond game and the Old Dominion game. We came out and got the first 2 buckets of both halves and forced a quick timeout. And I thought that was key, too, because they used a timeout. And the media timeout wasn't going to be, the 5-minute media timeout wasn't going to be because Old Dominion had taken a timeout. And that's when I really wanted to pick up the pace a little bit, and hopefully we subbed a lot during that time to hopefully wear them down.